Hello everybody, it's Lady Mina and I'm back with this week's event video. We have a 2-week long Christmas Extravaganza event. So buckle up, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to have this one for 2 weeks. We also have a $100 posed VIP suit and a free suit coming in, as well as a lot of other things. I'm going to try to get through it all and hopefully I don't miss anything. Let's go ahead and start with our $100 VIP suit. Her name is Crystal Ice. I call her the Luo Shen cosplay because of her similarity to our servant Luo Shen in the pose and everything. So they're quite similar, although she's a little more extra than Luo usually is. Let's go ahead and take a look at her. She has two poses. She has the posed suit with one of her heels coming off, leaning back on her ice throne, and then she has her regular pose where she has a posed hand. I assume this is because she has this ice crystal in her hand, so her hand is posed, which means that if you pair that ice crystal, I think it's a separate piece. And if I am correct about that, then that means that you could potentially have yes, it's a separate piece, so you could potentially have other suits with that same sort of hand pose holding up this ice crystal. So now that we're looking at her in close up, we can see she also has fishnet stockings and a little hairpiece. I will say I'm not a huge fan of how basic her hair is, given how expensive she herself is, but she is a posed suit and you do have to pay for the posed suits. Now, some people did ask if this posed suit came with a chibi, and unfortunately she does not come with a chibi. Some posed suits do, but this one does not. That would bring her price up to $130 if she had been, but she does not come with a chibi. So let's go ahead and take a look at her tags. She is Chili at 15,000. Now Chili, I think we've come to a consensus that Chili is one of the other tags that has been renamed, but I'm not sure which tag it is. We haven't figured it out yet, but she is Chili tag at 15,000. She is Sexy at 8,000, Nature at 6,000, Dignified at 3,000, Gorgeous and Mysterious also at 3,000. She is a $100 suit. Her tags will be more powerful than other suits. Her tagline says, "She comes from ice along with the mysterious winter." I also feel like they should have put a different makeup on her face in her posed suit for like sale purposes. She's got this sort of that's the very basic default face. And then this incredibly fancy pose. I love her like clear sleeves. That's such a good addition, and those are my favorite kind of sleeves to wear, because they're all flouncy, but for $100, I'm not that big a fan of winter. Let's go ahead and go over her poem. The snow comes overnight, coloring the world into white. Who knows where they are standing in this white world? The storm gradually ceases, and someone is coming. Wherever she goes, the ice and snow come along. She steps on the fine snow, causing a little sound. Snowflakes are dancing around her fingertips. No one sets foot on this land. She can move freely here. This quiet world belongs only to her. Alright, so she is Elsa. That is confirmed. The cold never bothered her anyway. That is our $100 VIP suit, and if you are wondering what you could buy for $100, they have dropped another 7-day gift, and it is a fully Christmas themed chat box and avatar frame, as well as all of the other parts that go with a 7-day gift. So let's go ahead and cover the cost of that. So for $4.99 US or $5, you get a chat box and an avatar frame, and those are 1100 gold. 4 tickets at 180 gold a piece comes out to 720 gold. 2 Lotus at 450 gold comes out to 900 gold, as well as 300 gold straight up, makes this a 3,620 gold value for only $5. For comparison, $5 will only get you 300 gold if you buy it outright, or if you have this first gain times 2, then you get 600 gold, but that's still nothing compared to 3,620. Now, I do say this every time a 7-day gift comes out, but I buy these only if I like the chat box and the avatar frame. As good of a deal as it is, if I'm never going to use those 2 main items, I don't see any reason to purchase it. So that is that on that. Cubicle is over, but I didn't finish using all of my cubicle pieces, and I think we're still getting brushes as time goes on, so I suspect, and several other people do as well on the Discord, that this particular event will be a recurring event. And speaking of recurring events, a few weeks ago we had a cross-server fashion contest that should also drop on Monday. Those always drop on Monday, and they have told us that it is coming back. So it is going to be an event that doesn't drop every week, but does drop on some kind of schedule. So, we will keep an eye out for that. So we've been informed of that event coming up. Let's see, what else do we have? If we come over to weekly event, that's last week's event, and rainbow garment we already all bought. However, it's still there if you are going to purchase the $100 suit. This will be $20 to go towards it. As you can see, I already purchased her. So let's go ahead and head into Voyage, where we can see that we have a special event calendar. Because this event lasts 2 weeks, we can see how long each event goes on for, and if you take a look at this red event down here, that is the hamster ball event. While we're covering VIP events, we should cover the hamster ball. That event is the $100 posed suits event. So if you are looking for a $100 posed suit, the hamster ball is your girl. It does contain, I believe it should have all of the returning $100 suits except the one that dropped this week. I imagine it's not going to be available on the 27th in there, because I think it'll still be in the shop. Let me just double check. What's the 19th, and then what's next week after that? The 26th. Okay, so the VIP, oh, that's cruel. It looks like the hamster ball event is going to drop on the, oh, maybe it drops on the 26th. I can't tell if it drops on the 26th or the 27th, but depending on which one it is, you may have a chance to spend towards the $100 suit. I covered the hamster ball the last time it came out with a side video. I will record another side video covering the hamster ball, but be warned that these suits will return for a higher price than they originally came for, because the hamster ball is a gacha. Returning in the hamster ball as well is a 7-day gift ball as well. So the hamster ball event contains 2, basically, there's a hamster and he has 2 like vending machines, and you pay for a pull in the vending machine, and what comes out for the pull is either a VIP suit or a bunch of different event items, or a chat box set, or a bunch of different event items, or not event items, but just items that you use in the game, like elite paper, gold tickets, coins, etc., that come in these 2 different balls. Now, the VIP item, the VIP suit ball vending machine had more expensive items in it along with the hamster ball, but it was ultimately a little bit disappointing. If I remember correctly, it also had coins and EXP in there as things you could purchase, as you could get, which is, I don't think that's worth paying real money for, and I believe that I pulled once in the hamster ball and got coins out of it, so that's disappointing. In addition to that, you are not guaranteed to get these items in that ball. It is fully a gamble on what you're going to get from within there. There is the possibility of getting a $100 suit for less than $100, but I don't think anybody succeeded in doing that, at least as far as the Discord the last time the hamster ball came out. The average that people were spending to get a VIP suit out of the hamster ball was $130 or more to pull it. If I remember correctly, the 7-day gift chat sets were coming out for about $10. They dropped for $5 originally. Now, it's possible that you'll get one on your first pull, but one should never, ever believe that they are going to get what they want out of a random drop rate on the first pull. That's just the gambler's fallacy. You can't expect that. So if you are interested in getting a past VIP suit, a past posed VIP suit, expect to be dropping a chunk of change. But we will deal with that when it comes back. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have Epic Voyage, Merchant Supply, Exploration Gift, Voyage Fantasy of Pets, and Voyage Imagination. Let's start with Epic Voyage, as that is the actual event. So, oh, he respawned. Excellent. Okay, so we are on a merchant vessel. We are on a ship, or well, actually, the story would imply that this is the Emperor's ship, and we are heading south. We're taking a tour of the South Seas, which are part of the Emperor's property. He's an emperor. He owns these small island countries and islands. I guess I can't call them countries. This isn't the British monarchy. This is the ancient Chinese monarchy. So these are all considered just part of China. And we are on a tour. You may have noticed there are some fish along the ground. If you walk up to them, the story tells us and the instructions tell us that what we are doing when we pick these guys up is we're physically picking them up and throwing them back in the water because the waves have spat them out onto deck. So be sure to save all of the fishies from certain death and you will receive a little prize. Now you may notice silver as a currency. Now we have not ever had silver as a currency before. That is because silver is part of the I believe it's part of the treasury. We can start there, I suppose. Yes, so silver is part of the treasury. This works like all of the other events with this format. They usually bring this out for the big events like the anniversary event. We also had a mini map and this sort of reward system involved in there. There is also the... When else have they dropped this? Lunar New Year, they drop this for Lunar New Year as well. So we've had a couple of times this has come out. It's always a different mini-map, which is really fun and interesting, and there's always something different going on. Oh, I had some points down here. I didn't even notice these. Okay, so there are some completion prizes for this. You can see here my crew right here. I am captain. I have a first mate and a second mate. I've decided that's what I'm going to call them. So you have a small party in your crew as you head out to get the One Piece. No, wait, wrong show. So you can see here all of the different currencies and all of the different prizes that you can get. If you... Whoa, I didn't even look in here. That's actually... Oh, okay, yeah, so there's feasts. We'll get to that. There's a lot going on in here. This is less than we usually get for like an anniversary event or for Chinese New Year or Lunar New Year, I should say. But there is still a lot going on in here, and that table is going to come up later. But if you get this golden chest, you can... get really awesome prizes in there. This chest has less good prizes, but they're still good. And then this chest has the worst of the bunch, but still decent prizes. Now, the important thing to look at here is the gems. The gems are, in fact, the event currency. You will be using these to trade for the event suit, the event makeup, the new event background that was dropped that's actually quite pretty. I don't have it yet. We'll see if I can buy it today. And then we also have 2 stickers dropping for this event. It's a 2-week event, so don't worry too much about the cost. Just complete the event and have a good time is my advice. So I've got some silver from picking up the fish. You can also get a couple of other things from there. You can also purchase these items from the supply and activity stores. So if you go to the supply store, you buy it for real money. You can also buy daily 28 compasses. You get none from the free bag, unfortunately, so you do have to purchase these compasses. I've already purchased all of them for today, and I will be purchasing all of them every day because I very very much would like to rank for my team. Individual rank, I'm not too concerned about. It's the usual prizes, a banner and golden tickets and all of that. But the best thing is to rank number 1. My team is not number 1. We've actually fallen in rankings because I took a quick break to get all of my data set up for the game. But the number 1 team gets a VIP Divine Bag. So if you're the number 1 team, you have a chance of getting a Fate Stone or a Divine Stone. So that's worth working for every day and purchasing all of the items and completing all of the mini events. We were in the treasury, so in order to get these items, you need to complete the mini games. You can also search for gifts, which is going over to a friend's ship. So it's over here to my friend Seth, and I'm gonna go look at her ship, and I found 20 silver in there. So then I can come back here, and you can see she is gone off the visit board. So if we come over to Shin, I guess I am here. I think I need to go into treasury. Oh, this happens sometimes where it won't let you visit a second person. You have to go back. Okay, sometimes the game breaks a little bit, so let's try to visit Rachel and do a gift search, and she also gave me 20 silver. So we can get some silver by visiting our friends. You have 3 visits a day, so don't skip out on those. And I believe each member of my crew has 3 visits a day, and we are collectively getting towards the different levels. I don't know if I can see... I can't see what's coming in the level awards, so I don't know what's going to be available in the future. You can purchase these in the supply store for real money or in the activity store for gold, so they are available way at the bottom. You can see the emeralds are available for 100 gold, lacerite, wax, pearls, ingots, and silver are all available down here, as well as fate stones for 250. You can only buy 2 of them, so I'm absolutely going to be purchasing those fate stones. Actually, I need fate stones at my level, so 2 fate stones, even if they are extremely expensive, is something that I'm going to have to buy. Let's see, what else do we have? You basically complete these and you get both event currency and random items, and that is the honor treasury. To complete the honor treasury, we need to come over to these 2 things down here, as well as the specialty collection. I'll explain the specialty collection last because it doesn't make sense without anything else. There's also feast. We saw those when we opened up the boxes in the treasury. Feast will appear here in the middle. I assume this thing is going to get more and more fancy and complicated, just like the wedding cake that we had, or just like the anniversary cake a little while back. This guy spawns every now and then, and we have to he's a pirate who has gotten onto our ship, and we have to beat him up and get him off of our ship. So let's get him taken care of. 79, the thief ran away, and I got a spirit fruit. Okay, the first time I got 20,000 gold, and this time I got a spirit fruit. So when he spawns, be sure to get rid of him. So that's really fun and interesting. Let's go ahead and take a look at... So we covered the feast. I assume that's going to show up on this pedestal, and each of the members of your crew will be able to get something out of that. We'll probably be able to tap it daily. And we'll take a look at the map, because the map's easy enough to explain. You can see here there are 3 islands that we will be heading to. For the first day we get to Iron Island, and if we click on this button up here that says review, we can read the story of Iron Island. That's very interesting and cute. And then we can search Iron Island, and when we do that, we get 5 compasses as well as a random gem bag, so you can get more event currency that way. I do not know what is in these mini sections, but if each island gives us at least 5, then we can count on 15 compasses a day, in addition to the 28 that we get in the shop daily. So I've added that when I calculate the suit costs for this event. There is also 65 free compasses available along with the free suit, which we'll cover in just a minute. So once a day, every day, you can hit sail and go to the islands. I assume tomorrow we'll be sailing to this mini location, and I don't know what we'll get there. We can go to Island Tour, and these are the mini games available right now. We have 3. Trace tracking was available once you hit sail and you move to the next island. There's also Pearl Miner and Traveler Quiz. To play Pearl Miner and Trace tracking, you need to have compasses. Traveler Quiz has its own currency. You have 50 questions. That's 50 correct answers as you play through the game. It's basically like lives. And basically it auto loads in a bunch of people and you have to answer the questions. The area of the ocean is larger than that of land. True and false. Some of the questions are bad. But the Discord is compiling a list of all of the questions. They are the same questions as last time. Polar bears live in Antarctica. No, they live in the Arctic. Fun fact, Arctica and Antarctica just mean bears or not bears. So Arctic means with bears and Antarctic means without bears. It's very funny. So some of the questions have been better translated and some of them are worse translated. So this is a common sense question. There are joke questions and there are fun fact questions and all kinds of weird little things. And some of them are just badly done. So that's why we are compiling. There's also game questions. You cannot obtain clothes in Fierce Battle. No, it's not clothes, it's armor you get in Fierce Battle. I hope I'm right. I am right. So most of the people that you're playing with are bots, but some of them are real people. You can play with your friends and it is very fun. That's a myth. So the ones that are quote unquote common sense that are myths, don't put toothpaste on your burns. It's a bad idea because like people think the mintiness in toothpaste is going to help. It's not. Toothpaste is gritty. If you put that on your burns, you're going to rip your skin open. Don't do that. Yes? I think that's asking about the, it's not evolve. Oh no, I got it wrong. Like I said, some of the questions are poorly written. I thought that was asking about this function over here in Recruit, where we can evolve 4-star servants into 5-star servants. But apparently that's not what that was asking about. So like I said, some of the questions are poorly written. But you can see there are daily tasks for completing prizes. Now, this carpet piece we can cover in just a moment. You can see that there are carpet pieces for Traveler Quiz in here, and up here there are a variety of flags, and here there are furniture pieces. I originally was hoping these were furniture pieces for our house, but they are actually furniture pieces for our ship. I don't know what happens if you have furniture pieces on your ship. I assume it raises the amount of currency that you can get. I don't know. But be sure to complete all of the daily questions and get all of these prizes. There are gem bags, so this will help you get more event currency, which is part of the reason it's so difficult to calculate the cost of these events and why I've gone for a price that is probably way more expensive than any of us are actually going to pay. So that is Traveler Quiz. Let's quickly play Pearl Miner as well. Pearl Miner I quite like. It's very easy. You have a championship prize if you get 24. 24 is the highest number that you can score. I did actually manage to get that once, and I do have some of this Christmas deer decoration. The number 2 prize is if you get between 21 and 23, and then that's the number 1 prize, and the number 2 prize is between 17 and 20, and the way you play it is you have a number of, you can flip 3 shells and the game automatically flips 1 for you, and your goal is to find the 3 shells in a row that have the highest number when they are added up. So I'm going to go ahead and click the diagonal here because I know 8 plus 7 is 6 is quite high. If I went the down path with the 8 in it, that could be a 9 and that could be something else, but since I don't know, I'm going to go ahead and pick this one. And then it does a calculation, and you see I have got a piece of cute bamboo and 60 gems for that. So you get 60 gems if you get the number 1 prize, you get 40 for the number 2, and you get 200 if you manage to get a perfect score. Then let's go ahead and do the panda, that is trace tracking. So it doesn't tell you how many you get in here, but I paid attention when I played, and so I know that you get 50 guaranteed every time you play panda tracking. So let's go ahead and play it, or anytime you sweep it. So we could sweep it as well, and I think I will at the end. So the way you play this is actually quite easy. You just jump from pillar to pillar with your panda. We unlock more levels every day, and as I read the instructions, I realized that there are going to be challenges. This one is going to get quite hard because some of the pillars are going to have ice or moss, so they're slippery. Some of them will crumble, some of them will have thorns, some of them will be farther away, some of them are going to move. It's just a platformer, a side scroller, so there's going to be some challenges associated with that, and you can see I have a piece of the old flag. Collect 10 of them for something good, so I don't know what something good is, but I'm hoping that it's event currency, and then exchange them for 1,000 coins after they expire. Let's go ahead and sweep for the rest of my pieces, and so I got another old flag and 300 gems for sweeping all of the rest of my currencies. And I've done that because I want to see how many event currencies I got from the first day. It is 1905, which is unfortunately not enough to buy the new background. I was really hoping that I would be able to buy that and show it to all of you, but I can't. I'll get it tomorrow and I'll post it to the Discord, and I might even post it to the YouTube community page. While we're here, let's go ahead and take a look at what we can buy and talk about suit costs. So this is the suit in the shop, and as we scroll down we can see she has background piece and cape and all of that. There is a makeup involved as well as a new background and 2 new stickers. I'm actually really excited to have the beard sticker. I think that's going to be really fun to use. Let's go over the event suit really quickly and her tags. So she's going to be in collection, luxurious, and she should be way at the bottom because she's a new suit. Oh, they've got some other new suits loaded in here. What is baby leopard? Oh my god, this is almost certainly next week's event suit. I'm going to take a screenshot of that for the Discord and we'll cover that when it drops. Snowy Winter is our event suit. She is a unique. Her tags are warm at 10k, quiet at 5k, hanfu at 4k, simple, elegant, and mature at 2k. Let's go ahead and take a look at her story and her pieces. So she has a tagline, "The moon spreads its silver light on this white world." Winter comes secretly, bringing the snow along with it. Even in this cold season, persimmon flowers are still blooming. I venture out to the world to appreciate the view, only to find it empty. Luoyang Tower is topping in the city, watching all the other buildings. In the storm, it's like a sign to keep me from getting lost. The yellow flowers make this white world more interesting. Few green leaves survive this cold winter. But I still find this season can be beautiful and charming. Oh my god, her background piece with the persimmon tree and the bridge we can't even see from this cloak, and the falling snow. This is a beautiful suit, and I understand why she's so much gold. I like her background cape. I think that is a good alternative if you haven't completed the Ming style pool to this cape, and if you haven't completed the Western style pool. It's like a combination of this cape and the other cape. We do have a number of capes. There also some VIP capes that I don't possess, but I'm looking forward to having her. She's a really beautiful suit, and that's that on that. We can also cover the event makeup while we're here, so if we scroll over here and we scroll way to the bottom, she should be down here somewhere, or maybe not. Starlight is the event makeup that is available in the shop. It's a beautiful golden color. She has larger lips than most of our suits have, or I should say she has a larger mouth than a lot of our suits have. Her eye color is stunning, and the little butterfly pieces are here. They are a type of blush. What category is this? Facial accessory. Oh, it's a facial accessory. Okay, so you could layer those on top of anything you want. Gingerbread, spelled wrong, is the blush. I'm not going to read the story on that just because it's going to take too long, but that is our newest makeup. We saw her on the red Christmassy dress that dropped a while back. If we go into collection, luxurious clothes, and we scroll way to the bottom, I am thinking of Star's song. This had, if it wants to load, this has her makeup on it. So if we go to face, they debuted this actually several days back or several weeks back, and we weren't able to get it then. That is the new makeup. Oh, I didn't go over the cost of the suit, right? I forgot to do that. So, having done all of the math for this, I did the math based on the average cost, the average currency from like the trace tracking gives us 50 currency every time we play it. Now this one you have a chance of getting 60 or 200, so I didn't want to use the math from that one because we're not sure what the math is actually going to be. So I calculated this suit as though we only had trace tracking to go off of. I did not count in what we get from the treasury for completing those because there's no way to calculate what you're going to get because the majority of these items come from a random drop bag. So there's no way to calculate the 50, the 240, or the 600 that you're going to get, how much gold you're going to spend on that, or anything like that. So I did not calculate it at all. Keep that in mind. I also didn't calculate anything you'll get from the fish, or any free pulls that we're going to get that I don't know about. So keep that in mind, that the suit cost for this event is going to be much lower than what I am about to tell you. I have calculated the suit is 12,000 currency. The makeup is 1250 currency, so 1,250. The background is 2,050, and the stickers are 240. I have calculated this to be 1 currency equals 1 gold, which is what it is if you play the panda event and you get 50 currency, because it costs 50 gold to purchase one of these pulls, and if you spend 1 pull on the panda event, you get 50 currency. So 1 gold equals 1 currency means that the total cost of this event for everything in the store is 15,990 gold. Calculating in what we have so far of free items, we drop that cost to 11,000 gold. That's not calculating what you get from the treasure shop, what we'll get from specialty collection, if there's any more hidden free pulls. I think the total cost of everything in that shop is going to be about 8,000 after we get all of the feasts done, after we get the free items that we're going to get from the nightly event, merchant supply. After we calculate all of that, the entire suit cost, background pieces, makeup, all of that, it should come down to about 8k if it's already come down to 11k just from what we get free from the exploration gift. So don't worry too much about the cost of that. Remember that you do have 2 weeks in order to get it all, so just have fun and play the game and collect all of the items. While we're still on the ship, let's finish up while we're here and go to Specialty Collection. Specialty Collection is where all of those puzzle pieces that we were collecting will go, and this is where you will combine them to create the furniture. You can see there's a tier list going down the left side and a variety list going across the top. So there's prow, pillar, bonsai, carpet, and statue, and then the evolutions of those as we head down. So there's the Christmas banner, the Christmas tree, the Christmas deer, the Christmas carpet, and the Christmas crystal. I understand that we are collecting these as a team, and there are also completion prizes down here. Ooh, 3 scrolls. And I assume we get something when we make all of these. You can see I only have 2 pieces of the old flag, I have 9 pieces of cute bamboo, I have 5 pieces of the Christmas deer, and 1 piece of the carpet. I think the Christmas carpet is going to be the fastest one to complete because you're pretty much guaranteed to finish that if you if you complete Traveler's Quiz every day, because the task list does refresh daily, and you get pieces of the Christmas carpet for completing all the correct answers and just getting through the quiz. So you'll be guaranteed that one, at least, as long as you finish up that part of the game. I think that's everything on the ship. The Empress is online. Let's go into Merchant Supply. Merchant Supply is going to be a timed event every day from 18 to 20 in-game. What is 18 to 20 military time? Okay, 18 o'clock is 6 p.m. game time. It is currently 3:45 game time, so if I am not mistaken, for me that's like 10 p.m., so that should be guest time, right? Guest time is also normally at 18 o'clock. Yeah. Well, guest time begins at 18:55, so this is gonna start before guest time. If I go into Voyage, Merchant Supply, every day from 18 to 20. Okay, so if you log in at guest time, you'll be able to play the Voyage gift event. The mysterious merchant will appear, and if you talk to him, he will give you a supply package. So I'm going to assume that the supply package is more event currency, because that's what it's been every time one of these events comes around. If you remember last time, the timed event was a big fireworks show that would drop the bags full of gifts for us. So that should be what that is. So log into for that every single day of this event and get these free gifts. The exploration gift is another completely free gift, and she is a new suit. Let's go ahead and take a look at her and her tags. She has an eye patch, so everybody get ready for all of the Hua Cheng cosplays that we will for sure have now, because we finally have an eye patch. Her tags are pretty sad. She's just an excellent suit, so that is the second lowest rank of suit, common being the absolute lowest. So she only has 5 pieces, but she is a free suit, so I'm not going to complain. And she's actually pretty detailed for a free suit, and I like that a lot of the free suits are like shorter skirted, really cute, like just like a piece you could wear every day if you paired it with some more fancy items. So I like her. I don't complain about it. Her little tag says the storm sweeps the village and leaves floods ravaging here. Her tags are chivalrous at 2k, handsome at 1k, daily at 700, and simple, mature, and wild at 300. So she's not going to be a suit for the costume duo compete, but she's still cute and useful. What's her story? The ocean seems bluer under the azure sky. The water in the East River runs into the sea. Even though I stand high, I can't see the end of the waves. The rain comes from the east, meeting gentle wind. I won't settle down once I start my journey. Okay, that's pretty cute. So that is that, and in here I have counted how many compasses we get. We will get a total of 65 compasses in here over the course of the 14-day event. There is also every day after you complete the suit, you will also get a gem bag. You actually get 5 random gem bags every day for the first couple of days. Ooh, let me count up how many gem bags we get total. So we'll get a total of 52 gem bags from in here, and like I said, the gem bags are going to help you get more event currency, because you'll get a random chance of getting one of these 6 items in there. So that's going to lower the total suit cost. Oh, Text in World Chat did give a prize as well. It was 100 gold and a flowers. Let's see. So this is the event a lot of people have been super excited about, and I am in love with this new pool, Fantasy of Pets. Let's go ahead and take a look at it, where we can actually see all of the pieces. If we head over to collection and we scroll, I assume, to the bottom, Fantasy of Pets, excuse me, is right here. I will not be reading the individual stories of all of them because that will take way too long, but we'll take a look at all of the suits and some of their tags. They're all going to have the animals tag, so that's going to be really helpful. What is Ardor? That's another new tag. I have not seen that one before. Okay, so she also has the Lolita tag, so this is going to be another sort of Lolita pool, but the main tag is animals. So the first creature we have here is some kind of fox. Her ears are attached to the hair, and you could almost think those are buns if you are not interested in using that as an ear hairstyle. I love the orange suits, they're also pretty. Actually, you know what? She has stripes on her tail. She might not be a fox. She might be a red panda, but oh, it says orange cat. I'm bad at identifying animals, apparently. Okay, so the second suit is called Golden Parrot, so I assume she is a parrot. Are these wings separate? No, they are attached to the dress. Misery. But she does have a really cute little birdies in her cages. Let's go ahead and take a look at the next suit. It's called Night Wolf. This will blend really well with the Wolf Boy suit from Ancient Legends, and I'll show you that in just a minute. Let's see, is her tail a separate piece? Yes, and her ears are a separate piece. Yes! Okay, so that is excellent. All the furries can rejoice. She has the Western tag, so we've got a lot of Western tags and Lolita tags in here. Who's next? We have Swan Dance. This is a really fascinating suit. There's a lot going on here. She does have yet another set of wings. We have truly been blessed for wings lately. What else does she have? Interesting hairstyle, interesting background piece. There's a lot going on with her, and we don't have too many suits in this light blue style, but it's pretty. Oh, it's the Swan King. He has a little crown. This suit, oh, wow, the fox. She's a giant white fox under as her background piece. Tell me the ears are separate. Yes. Tell me the tail is separate. Wait. Where's the tail? Where's her tail? I can't tell what piece her tail is attached to. That's a mystery. It says fluffy ears, then her shoes, crystal snowflakes. That's the falling snow around her. So we have another falling snow background piece, the fox, and her hair, but I don't see what this tail is attached to. Okay, that's a mystery. It also doesn't really look like her tail is attached to her at all, but those ears are really cool. I kind of don't like that they're just sitting on top of her head like that. The angle is off. Okay, the background piece is stunning. I wish I knew what the tail was attached to. If anybody can figure it out, leave me a comment or hit me up in the Discord because I want to know. And I also love purple suits. Her dress is going to be useful even outside of this suit because it's just a beautiful crystal purple dress. I don't see what you could complain about there. Let's move on to the next one. Flower Deer. I can't believe this isn't the ending suit. That's insane because there's another suit after this. And I don't want to show spoilers, we're not going to look at it, but look at this. She has crystal antlers to match her crystal deer. With those crystal antlers, you could also cosplay one of the Eastern dragons because they also have antlers. And then she doesn't have the Lolita tag. How? She's wearing a Lolita dress. I have questions, but I'm in love with the pink and all of it. I'm probably going to drop some money on this particular pool because I am going to want to open the box on it. Let's take a look. Her antlers are a separate piece. The deer is his own piece. Oh, she has little ear. I didn't even notice her little ears as a separate piece. So she has little like lamb ears. I assume they're supposed to be deer ears, but like, that's so cute. Okay, final suit. Oh my god. Unicorn Promise is the final suit. Oh, she has ombre teal hair. She has... Does she have a unicorn horn? Yeah, but it's hard to see. It's like teal. Let's see. Is it attached to the hair? No, it doesn't look like it's attached to the hair. Special Blessing? Are those... What are these? Earrings. Okay, so those are her earrings. Okay, the horn is attached to her crown. Okay. And then she has, of course, this absolutely beautiful Pegasus. So that has a unicorn with wings, so that is fully a Pegasus. And she has a scepter, so I assume she's the queen of the unicorns. I'm gonna try to open the box on this one and really, really hope I don't get something like the shoes out of it. The last time I opened the box on a flash pool, I was very blessed to get the tail from the, not Strange Tales. No, please click on the correct thing. No. What? Fairy Tales. So Fairy Tales pool was the last one I opened the box on, and I was blessed to get the tail from her suit. Let's see, I wanted to show you the Wolf Boy suit from Ancient Legends, which is in here somewhere. I don't know why they're so out of order. I would hope that you could actually find things in this suit, but you can't. Okay, this one's called Wolf Howl. And he actually does have ears attached to his wig, and this is supposed to be, I thought this was supposed to be a little boy, I might be wrong, but you can see the ears are attached to the wig on that one. And then in this one we have Night Wolf with another set of ears and the black and red theme. I actually like Night Wolf better than Wolf Boy, but they're both such charismatic suits. So those are really cool. We also had a pool return for this event, because always when they drop a new pool, they return another one. So they have returned Antique Seeker to us, which I am actually very happy about. I'm going to work really hard to unlock Antique Seeker because I really, really want this suit from this pool. Actually, I want all the suits from this pool because they're beautiful. So that is Voyage Fantasy of Pets. This pool is stunning. We will be getting 14 pulls from the task list, and we can also purchase 10 pulls for gold from here, bringing us to a total of 26 pulls. We need to pull 40 times to open the box, which means we need to purchase 16, so you have to buy 3 of these, so that's $10 plus 15, so we're looking at $25 to open that box. Now, I am holding out hope that actually they will give us they will just give us as a gift some extra pulls in this pool. They sometimes do that, especially when the pool comes out with a really big event. So hopefully about halfway through this event, they'll drop some free pulls in here so that it costs a little bit less to open up the lucky box. I may end up having to open the lucky box on this one because it's such a beautiful pool. It's not necessary to open that box though to complete this. Well, it is necessary to get a certain number of these these outfit pieces in order to get this makeup. So we have the Imagination makeup here. She is the makeup that comes with the final suit in the pool. We can take a look at her. We are running a little long, so I'm not going to read her poem, but I am going to go over some of the pieces. She has a stunning teal eye color and makeup, and to complete this event, all you need to do is play through the closed battles associated with each of these worlds. There's also a review. There is a story that goes along with this, and every single one of these should have a story. All of the suits have stories, and if you click read, you will get a story on the first level that correlates with each of the suits that you can read through. So if you want more information on the suits, and the required pieces are suits with the animals tags, it looks like. So if you have suits with animals tag that are upgraded and powerful like this one, or one of the VIP suits that also has the animals tag, you can actually complete a lot of these levels without doing any pulls in the pool at all, and you can get quite far. Last time when I opened the box, I did manage to get all the way up to this level, but I was not able to get the last piece opening the box, and that might have had to do with the pieces that I got. I think if I had gotten the dress as my final piece in the box instead of the tails, I would have been able to complete the full makeup. So as long as you have 1 or 2 pieces from each of the outfits, you're pretty much guaranteed to complete this makeup. It's a lot of fun, and even if you don't have a lot of pieces of it, be sure to play through it and get what you can, because it's always fun to have new makeup. So that is all of the things in the Voyage calendar, and we already covered Hamster Ball. What else do my notes say, we have also been gifted new prank stickers, so if we come over to friends and we grab somebody who's online, we can come over here to interact and prank, and you can see they've loaded in a series of Christmas stickers for the pranks, and they are all of our mates dressed up in funny little drawings and costumes. Lady Lou has had a kissy mark, the doctor is a clown, Yaner is a cat, they've turned a Chew also into a cat who is incredibly cute, and the Emperor has little green turtles on his face, and our own personal chibi has a mustache. So those are very fun, and now any chats that Ravenna sends are going to be with her new icon. So friends, there are some people who don't understand what the prank is about. Prank is not negative in any way, shape, or form. It literally changes your PFP for 30 minutes and that's it. It does not deduct points from you. It does not hurt you in any way. We prank each other all the time on this server just because it's actually a lot of fun. And when we get the specialty holiday prank stickers, we really go to town with them because it's just so much fun. And I like to use it as a way to show that I care for my friends, and I prank them all the time. Some of the other things in the concubine authority are not as kind, but that is that on that. Use the new prank stickers, they're really cute, they're really fun. There's also the return of the fashion event, which I think I already covered. We also have new stickers in the new event, we already covered that. Let me go through the notice and make sure that there isn't anything that I missed. Test will drop on December 25th, so that should be a Monday. Yes, so Monday, Christmas morning, we will have the fashion contest return, so that looks like it drops on Mondays when it does come out. If you remember, that is the one over here for the new activity store, so we will get these pieces. You see, this is what I got the last time it came about, so you don't get a lot when it comes out, but it does come out. Happy to see it back. And I will catch you all in the next one. Bye-bye. Remember to like and subscribe.